Hello, everybody, and welcome to Zelda Wind Waker! Oh my god, I'm so excited to play this game for you, finally! Oh my god, I have a friend playing this right now, and he's been calling me every day to ask me questions about it, and I've been straight itching to play it because he keeps talking to me about it. Now, Bonnie, my loving girlfriend, requested that I name my character Fence. So let's just get into it with our boy Fence. As you'll see, we switched over to hero mode because if you saw from the title, we are doing 3 hearts hero mode run, which means we will not be picking up any heart containers. We will not be picking up any pieces of heart that aren't required for the game, because I believe there's 2 or 3, and if we get one more than what is required, whoops, we got another heart container, and that's just not what we want. Because then it ruins the fun. In the beginning of the game, it's gonna be pretty hard. Just getting used to like all the enemies and stuff. It's gonna be kind of tough the entire game, but we start getting more bottles later, which let us get more fairies, so that helps. But like by the end of the game, pretty much every enemy can just one-shot us, which is gonna be fun. Now, I've been trying to think of like good like punishments for like if I die. Like, what should happen if I die every single time? I thought about like doing something with money, like every time I die, $10 happens somewhere. I do something with $10. I don't know, but if you guys want to think of a good punishment for every time I die, I'm predicting at least like last time I did this, I think I died 4 times. And because I'm talking, honestly, I should probably expect a little more, maybe like 5 or 6. So maybe like every time I die, like something can happen. So you should, if you have an idea, something that you want to see happen to me, whether, you know, good or bad, leave it in the comments. Every time I die, blank. Because I'll probably just like do it. I'm fucking crazy like that, man. Now, there's a few things I want to do on this here Outset Island before we leave with the pirates. If anyone doesn't know this game... Oh, oi, Fence! Bonnie was right. This is funny. She asked me later, before I hung up, she was like, you should name yourself Noah Fence instead. That's funny. And I was like, that's not funny. I'm not a big, like, pun guy unless the pun is, like, a work of genius. The pun has to be clean for me to like it, and that one's a little cheap. We are gonna gather up a bunch of money before we leave Outset, and that involves getting these pigs. But yeah, this I put out a poll on Twitter. I was like, what should I record tonight? And last time I checked it, which was probably like an hour ago, it was like 4 votes Wind Waker, 2 votes Rogue Legacy, 1 vote Donkey Kong Country. And I plan to at least do Donkey Kong Country. I would like to play that one as well. But I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to play Rogue Legacy anymore, really, unless like people are like super enjoying it, because it's kind of just like slow and like I don't know, it's pretty repetitive, which like, you know, happens. But that's some video games for you. Can you come the fuck back here, bro? Whoop. Why can you fit through the bush, but I can't? But yeah, I wasn't sure how much I was feeling that right now. So we're starting Wind Waker up instead. Because this is a game, I know that I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. My favorite game of all time. I grew up with this game. Me and my dad used to play it all the time. I don't know if I still have it, but there definitely exists a journal entry that I made in 1st grade where I drew a picture of the us defeating a boss. It was very cute. The big bird boss. We'll see him shortly. He's like the first boss we ever encounter. And now the lady who looks like a pig is gonna give us money for getting pigs for her. She didn't even ask. We just knew that she wanted them. I wonder if she's gonna give me money for the one that's floating in the air. Nope. But now she will, because it landed. That was really funny. Good shit. We're pretty rich. There's a little bit more money to be had. And it's a little cruel, but we're going to do it anyway. So this is our house. This is where Grandma lives. And, you know, for all who have played this game and know this secret already, good job. You win. You did it. But for all who don't, I'm showing you because it's cool. You say, oh, hey, Grandma, I'm going to steal your fucking savings. Orange rupee. That's 100. And in the original Wind Waker, your starter bag was only 200 rupee bag. So, like, you could just be, like, actually max out on rupees before you leave the first island, which is pretty cool. But, like, and you definitely need rupees in this game. Honestly, I think that rupees in this game are more important than any other question mark. Don't call me out on that because I could be wrong. But I feel like they don't do as much in other games. I think you need a bunch of them in Breath of the Wild. Maybe that was a real statement pre-Breath of the Wild. But you definitely need a lot of them in there. You need to buy the lady garb for 600. You need to buy the cold clothes for 600. That game's whack. Dude, Granny's saying these are special clothes made of a special fabric that only the honest can see. Time certainly flies, and I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Link's like, oh fuck, I can't see the clothes. Oh jeez. Dude, what's the matter? Why the long face? You can see them, can't you? Well, today is the day we commemorate the fact that you've reached the same age as the hero of the legends. You have to be proud about that for at least one day. Put them on and see if you can't fool anyone in town. Dude, she looks like a fucking potato. I love her so much, but her head, it's just a potato, dude. Oh, look, I put on the hero's invisible clothes. That's because we're playing on the second file. So after you beat Wind Waker the first time, it allows you to save a new file over any file. And that file is gold. And in that file, there are other cool things that happen. But, for example, Link doesn't get to wear the green garbs of old. He gets to look like this instead, which is pretty funny. I like that he's in his pajamas for the whole game. What else? As you'll see, Arrow's dress was pink instead of blue. That's one different thing. She's wearing the dress that the pirates give her in the first game, in the first file, which is pretty weird because, like, how'd she get that dress if she never got stolen and she never met the pirates? It's just like a cute little bonus thing. But, oh, I didn't want to leave. Beetle. I want to buy bait. How much bait do we even need? We might not even need, like, bait at all. We definitely need a couple Hyoe pairs, though. So Bro, I'm trying to hit B so I can match through your stinking dialogue, and I keep quitting out because I'm a ding-dong. Hyoe pairs honestly become, like, kind of hard to get later, and we definitely need at least 2. These things are fucking fun. You'll see in a later episode we'll actually wind up using one, because we don't need one until... we don't actually need one for a while, but I think we do wind up needing, like, 2 of them. But we buy 3 just in case, and we'll learn why later. We'll learn why next time on Big Brother. Dude, yo, do y'all watch Big Brother? It's the only reality TV I can get behind because the competition is so politically interesting. Like, the politics behind how to play that game are so crazy. And, like, it's never one strategy that wins. It's always, like, there aren't many winners who use, like, the exact same strategy to win. There's definitely some that have, like, repeated strategies, but definitely not, like, you always wear the same outfit. I think you need a new look. Yeah, but that game is so interesting. If you like shitty reality TV, honestly, I gotta say, probably the best of the bunch. I love that show. This is your sister's most precious thing. Thanks. Oh, she's so cute with her little bangs. I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Ooh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house. So I got the little gamepad over here, so we'll move the goddamn telescope onto X. We see Birdman. He's hard to get in the right frame. There we go. And is the camera inverted? Let's find out. Ah, fence. Look up at the sky. Oh my god. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Oh, you know what that bird is, man? That bird's fucking dinner. These pirates are starving. They're like, get that fucking turkey. Yeah, they're from Brooklyn, whatever. They're from the far-off land of Brooklyn. They sailed their ship. I'll give them a Brooklyn accent. You don't have to ask twice. You got it. Easy. Now, you know I should have brought it up earlier in the video. I know 11 minutes is a lot to not bring it up, but it's clear that I've changed my setup. My desk is on the other side of my room now because I was like, you know what? What's a face cam without a cool backdrop, right? And I just so happen to have cool backdrops all over my room. It's just that, like, the one spot where I used to have my desk over there, over yonder, was like the only place with no cool backdrop. So there you go, gamers. I have a whiteboard over there. It's to my left, your right. But if you can't see, there's a little Bart drawn on it with a skateboard. He's doing an ollie, and then it says Judo Kong. So I don't forget Judo Kong, because that's something I said in The Lion King. I know you were watching The Lion King, but Judo Kong is a really funny thing to say. So, alright, so we got Old Man Orca here. He's going to teach us how to play the sword. You know, it's an instrument. I've never watched a grown man get so mad at a video game until I watched my dad recently do the sword tutorial in this game. Because, no, I don't know why, but he just couldn't get, like, he couldn't listen to the directions right. So I guess I do know why. But he was really just struggling to read the directions correctly. And he was like, how the fuck do I do the fucking move? And, you know, anytime he needs help, he's like, Nick, I can't yell, but he's loud. I can't yell right now because it's 1:50 in the game. I've been, you know, if you guys have been following my character arc, you'll be happy to know that I've been working my sleep schedule down because, I mean, you know, by the end of Lion King, it was 6 a.m. That was just the last video that was up. But, yeah, there's a few days later. I got my sleep schedule a little bit better now, which is good. Because, seriously, like, staying up till 5, fine, no problem. I can do that. No problem. Staying up till 7, that's pushing it. My dad the other day, he was like, you know, once the semester ends, you should really get your, like, sleep schedule on track. And I was like, why? What do you mean? There's literally going to be nothing for me to wake up for. I don't know why I would do that. Well, what's it called? He said it's not like it was even like a health concern. He was like, you got to try to start getting up earlier after the semester ends. Like, it's better. Like, you should do that. I was like, but I don't know why. All my friends are staying up late. That's when all the gamers are up. What am I? Dad, am I going to be a fucking gamer if I go to bed at fucking 10 o'clock? Dad, come on, dude. He's not an elite gamer like me. This is the only video game he's ever beat. Just kidding. I think he played games when he was younger. He says that he played Mario 3 in the local wall bombs. They had an arcade cabinet for it or whatever. And I was like, Dad, they don't put NES games in the arcade cabinet, you freaking ding dong. What are you talking about? Which is wrong. If you see me like go like that, I'm holding back a burp. I'm a burpy young man. Do we fight that guy or do we just leave him alone? What do you guys think? Vote in chat right now. Combat or no combat? You know what? We'll body him. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Listen, when you're right, you're right. That should just have killed him, right? Yeah, that's a neat little trick. that does a lot of damage. If you do a jump attack into a spin, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it just like works a certain way, but yeah, you can get like a ton of damage. Like, these guys are not supposed to be taken out that fast, you know? We didn't get the like correct hit on them, but that should have killed, right? Yeah. All right, and then we're forced into sweet cutscene of Tetra waking up. Her name's Tetra, by the way. One interesting thing about this game is that it doesn't tell you who's talking. Usually you can tell who's talking on screen, but when there's a text bubble up, it doesn't say who's talking. Ouch! Ouch! Yeah, she's from Brooklyn, so remember that. Wow, what's with that getup? Well, whatever. So where am I? I don't think I'm doing that very good. Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tetra, I gotta fucking piss. I gotta take a piss. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on this summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, for some reason, I can't do a Brooklyn accent with, like, a higher voice. Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt. It just sounds southern. But, miss, what about this boy? I'm blending southern and Brooklyn. It's kind of hot. Kind of hot. No, definitely not too hot. I'm going to have to work on that. I'll work on it off camera, bros. Oi, big brother. I mean, and she's like, hey, Miss Tetra, you gave me the dress. Thank you. Yeah, she sounds like Jerry Seinfeld, whatever. That's Jerry Seinfeld, right? And then a giant bird swooped down and ate my fucking sister. What's up with that? Does he say that? I shamedly admit that I haven't watched as much Seinfeld as I would have liked to in my day. I just don't really have time for shows with real people in them. My friend Avery, shout out to Avery, she was asking me, she was like, have you seen the Handmaid's Tale? I was like, no, there's real people in it. What the fuck do you think I am? Some sort of film major? Link looks fucking doped out right there. I mean, Fence. What? You want to come with us on a ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know, pirates, the terror of the seas. What do you gotta do? Bringing out some helpless kid along with us? I'll tell you, we get a fucking headache. I know how you must feel with your sister being kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you think you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor little girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. Just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. I sound like fucking Rin from 50% Off. Jesus. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? Mixed with Jerry Seinfeld now. No matter, whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears, like yours, have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also had long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook the poor girl for you. That's why it grabbed her. I wish I could make, like, computer noises with my mouth. Like a dial-up. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Fence here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Yeah. Oh, and while I'm at it, fuck you. I fucking hate you. You suck. And you smell like shit. So what are you gonna do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it'd be unreasonable for you to give Fence a little help. I don't need you to tell me that. Fine. But get a shield. That's basically what she's saying. Just get a shield, bro. If you get a shield, you could come on our ship. And I'm like, oh, I'll fucking come on your ship. I'm 13 today. You know what that means. Wank time. When did I... Oh, I didn't want to talk to you, you fucking freak. When did I start wanking off? Great question. It was the summer going into 7th grade. So I was like 12 to 13. Hello, Potato Head. It was pretty interesting because I knew the words. I knew the words come. I knew the word jerk off. But I didn't, and I knew the word semen, and I knew that semen was white. But I didn't know anything about it. And then I jerked it. I came. There was semen. I was like, everything makes sense now. It's the baby juice. Let's go. Listen, this show isn't for fucking kids, alright? We could talk about jerking off. We could talk about anything on this show. I think. Maybe not anything. We could talk about a lot of things. It's also not a show. Is it a show? It's the CritNick show? It's a show. Alright. It's a show. I don't like that when the screen goes white, it lights my face up a little bit more. But now you know about my gamer setup. How the lighting's so perfect. But then Windwaker said, I'm Brian. I'm going to mess it up. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's leave this fucking old-ass island. I'm ready to go off to fucking college, bro. Bye, Grandma. Hope you are alive next time I see you. I don't know. What do you say to old people when you go places? It's been a while since I've talked to an old person. I have old coworkers, but, like, it's not that consequential if they perish, you know? Like, oh, man. Fuck, dude. Dara's not here to work really, really slow and talk really, really quietly and also write on the cakes in print instead of in script and also just generally be gross. Damn. Anyways, Link misses Grandma. Dara's a nice lady. She's got a lot of flaws. In my workplace, there is a sign hanging up. And on that sign, it's right by the sink, so I get to see it all the time. And every time I read it, there's like an acronym, and the acronym ends in S, and it's like speed. And like we value like agility in everything we do, like, you know, getting things done quickly and stuff. And my girl Dara, not speedy. Sorry, D. I love ya. I made up a fake band with my coworkers. She's like 50, so she was like, ah, very funny, whatever. But I made up a fake band with all of them. It's called Nick Fish and the Daracuda. You know, I'm Nick Fish, she's the Daracuda, and it's sick. Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, promise I'll go easy on you. So, do as I say, okay? Right, now first you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy Swabby brain. I think he just called us a fucking smooth brain. Damn, alright. Just walk up to it until... Just step onto it. Presto. Switch pressed. Switch pressed. Let's go. Now check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump this first one myself, but the next one's a little too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. George at the jungle. Yo, whack shit. Only real Windwaker fans will know that this man Nico here, they changed his voice lines. They changed one noise that he makes, and it's the only like sound effect change that I noticed between the original and this game. I don't know why. So when he used to jump in the original version, he used to go herp, herp, but now in this game he goes herp, ta. It's weird. I don't know why they changed only that, but it's pretty interesting. I didn't think I made that. That was a little upsetting almost. Almost. But we're good at video games. What up, Nico? Give me the pirate treasure. I'm proud to have you as my underling. You can do the last line of coke that we have. You know, they might be a little mad, but I was probably gonna do it anyway. So they're probably gonna take it out on me anyway, but you can have it. You're cool. And then it was just shards of glass, and then Link fucking dies. Game over. 3 hearts run. Lost. Darn. Yo, we're cruising. We're cruising through Wind Waker. We're doing a good job. We're gonna cruise. I don't expect to play too much less than perfect, because I've played this game. I don't know if I've said it before, but I'm sure I have, but I'll say it again. I've definitely played this game over 20 times to completion in any sort of capacity. You know, 3 hearts hero mode, 100%, 100% plus Pictobox quest, speed runs. I've done, I think, like 3 of them. Then just general completion a few other times. I mean, a bunch of other times. Good game. Like this one. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as Forsaken Fortress. It's not that cursed. Doesn't look too bad. I've dealt with this before. Dude, Link's like never left his island before. He's like trying to look cool in front of Tetra. Yup. Kind of deal with cursed fortresses on a regular basis, girl. So you could just get me over there. I'll be fine. This won't work. We'll be spotted before we get anywhere near landing there. So what do you suggest, lady? What do we do now? Oh, shit. Listen, when a pirate winks at you, you know there's gonna be trouble. And trouble there was. We're in a fucking barrel. Bro, this is like the best part of the game. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Yeah, I can honestly tell that y'all do this all the time. Look at Gonzo's face. He just looks like a model, like just a frozen model. Not anymore, but he did. Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, Linky Poo. Yo, Gonzo was like, that kid's fucking dead. Miss ya. Yeah, no, that kid got fucking murked hard. And the sword is gone. Shit. I just started relying on that. God damn it. That fucking sucks. Hey, it's alright. Listen, we'll get it back. And we won't kill any enemies along the way because we don't have the power to kill any enemies. Alright. Well, on the next episode, we're going to tackle the Forsaken Fortress. And it's going to be fucking sick. Forsaken Fortress is really cool. If you played this game, you might remember it being hard. I'm going to make it look like a piece of cake. So, I'll see you